Hi, my name is Michelle and we're here at the Cliffs of Moher Retreat in County Clare in Ireland. Today I'm going to look at a transition that many people find quite challenging, which is to step forward from downward dog into forward bend or to step forward into lunge. So what I see a lot of the time is people lifting up their back leg and sending it forward using speed to get the foot forward, where what we're looking for is to switch on the core and step forward lightly. So we can do it together. I'm going to show you some of the steps you can take to help to get a nice smooth step forward. So we'll start in table position. Bring our hands under our shoulders and knees under our hips, pressing down into your index finger knuckles. And then we're going to come into cat and cow. So our cow pose is where we're dropping the belly down, sticking your bum up, rolling the shoulders back, looking forward, inhale. And then exhaling, coming into cat, pressing down into your hands, arching your back, pressing into your knees and your feet. So we're going to do that 5 more times together, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. 3 more times, inhaling, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, and then 1 more time, inhale into our cow position and exhale into cat. And we're going to switch on our core a little bit more for this now. So starting in table, really keeping our torso stable. When you're ready, lifting the right knee off the mat. And all the work and focus is on not letting your body move or shift. So when you lift your knee, you don't want your hip to go to the left. So that when you lift your right knee, your torso stays stable. Then send your right leg back. You can stay here if you feel this a lot. If you want to take your left hand into it, reach it forward. Take a few deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling. 1 more deep breath. And then very slowly bring your hand down, bring your knee down, change to the other side. It's the moment when you lift your left knee off the mat where you're doing all the work. So keeping your torso nice and stable, slowly lift your left knee. Try not to let your hips move. Send the left leg back. Keep your heel in line with your hips. If you lift it higher, it becomes a back bend. We want to work the core here. Keep it in line with your hips. And then if you want to stay there, you can. If you want to lift your right arm up, you can. Nice, long, slow breaths. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. 1 more deep breath. And then slowly come back. And then from here, we're going to come into downward dog. Spread your fingers, bring your hands a little forward. Keep your shoulder blades engaged on your back. Curl your toes under. Send your hips up and back. Just take a couple of breaths and feel yourself into this pose now. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by lifting the right leg. And again, we want to avoid the right hip coming up. That's a very common mistake here. We want to keep our hips completely level. So to do that, we can lift from the inner thigh. Imagine you were leading from the inner thigh. It doesn't matter if your foot comes to here or if it comes to there. That's not important. Then we're going to come into a half cat position. So we're going to bring our knee into our chest, come onto the tippy toes of the back foot, allow our shoulders to come over the wrists and hug that knee, creating the same arch in your back that you had in your cat position. Inhale, lift up, lead from the inner thighs, keeping your hips level. Downward dog, this is a 3-leg downward dog. Exhale, hug your knee into the chest, up on the toes of the back foot. Press into your hands, arch. 1 more time, inhale. And then exhale. And then using that height, you can step that foot forward. Gently, lightly, letting it come down. And that's the nice, gentle step forward. We'll do the same on the other side. Step back. Inhale, lift the left leg up, leading from the inner thigh, avoiding the hip coming up. Exhale onto the toes of the back foot, knee into your chest, shoulders over your wrists. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. Looking to find that arch in your back like the cat, and then stepping your foot lightly forward, coming into either your lunge or stepping forward. So it doesn't matter if you don't get your foot all the way forward. You might get as far as here, inhaling, exhaling, arching, and it might land there. And that's fine as long as it lands nice and softly. Just pick it up and bring it forward. The stronger your core gets, the easier it'll be, and the more forward your foot will come. But what we want to avoid is this jumping and landing it with a bang. So have a go, give it a practice. Remember to engage the core, hug the knee in, lightly stepping it forward. And then come down when you're finished, have a few goes, come back into child, take a few breaths.